Yo, yo, yo. No, shit, I didn't. Why did I set this on Cristaro? Let go. Genshin. Impact. Here we go. Twitch chat. Pop that out. Hello. Hello. Sus hello there. Sus hello there. What? You know? You guys can hate all you want on my art skills. I was pretty fucking close. I was pretty fucking close. I was pretty... You can hate all you want on my art skills. I was pretty close. Say what you want. I was not far off. YouTube chat, I'm literally setting it up right now. Good morning. You're so disappointed if this is the design. She doesn't look like an Archon. Whoa. I've never heard that discourse before. She does not look like she's going to war. She doesn't. She does look more like... She does look like a clown. She does look... She does look like a clown. But I guess that's kind of the point. She's an empress. I don't know. I don't know exactly what they're going for. The new map is the Ditto Hole. Yes. They're filling in the Ditto Hole! No way! She looks like she plays the war drums. No more Ditto Hole. Furina 2. You like some Mayan vibes? I think they're intentionally going for Spaniard because they colonized the region. It's a little culturally insensitive, but it does make thematic sense for the god of war in a South American area to be a Spaniard. I don't think they're like fully aware of maybe the cultural repercussions of that choice, but it does make sense. But it... Berta Janssen? Janssen's wearing like bird bones. Genshin Janssen. Here's Janssen. Does this mean we're about... Yeah, it's coming. It's gonna happen. This is a, this is redrawing. This is someone tracing the official art. But... Hey. You don't know about the design? I think I was pretty fucking close. Which is really funny. Hello! What's happening? What's poppin'? It's Good Artifact Monday. So naturally, we're not actually gonna spend it on artifacts. We're spending it on Chiori. The Racism Nation? Sumeru? Not gonna lie, I was on point. Props to me. Let's go. Do you know if she's tall? We actually don't. We're assuming she is because she's Himeko. It's a pretty safe assumption. She's supposed to be Himeko. She's supposed to be Himeko. So I'd assume she's taller. But I think there will be dark-skinned playable characters in Natlan. Yeah. But there literally is one on picked photo. Thoughts on the Pyro Archon design? I mean, do you want my actual thoughts on the Pyro Archon design? It looks like I it looks like I came up with it. It looks it's replaced a lot of the red with white, and we basically got it. I was pretty fucking close. I was pretty close. Earliest stream, Pipoga. I gotta gloat. Did the 4-6 sets get leaked? We have descriptions. We have an Arlecchino set and a Dendro set. She looks like she's Furina sized. That's so bad. What the fuck? Here's Janssen for reference on what the... Dendro's not as much of an upgrade over two-piece as Nymph is. As long as it's as much of an upgrade as Nymph is over 4-piece Gilded. What elements is Janssen? We don't know. We can guess. You want to guess? Probably Geo. If you want me to guess, I'll say Geo. Isn't it 6 a.m.? No, it's 9 a.m. I'm on the East Coast. Pyro Archon saves Pyro? Pyro? Does Pyro need to be saved? It's in a pretty good place. That actually does remind me. There was a question yesterday about what it would take for Cryo to be in a better place. Also, this is definitely a Geo character. I don't know what it would take for Cryo to be in a better place. I guess you could say better Pyro supports would help Cryo. Because better Hydro supports kind of just punished Cryo. Which is interesting to point out. Despite Furina releasing, she's really not played very often in Freeze. They did release more Cryo DPS than Riesli, and everyone complained about him. It's interesting. Dendro said is supposedly for Emily. Leaker TC at its finest. Yeah, we'll see. Release a Pyro official. It would take more than that. You need Furina to be Pyro. To be honest. Basically, that's what you would want. Yeah. You've been regretting not getting most of the Fontaine units for Fun Factor. Car reactions feel kind of oof with the supports available. Yeah. I mean, Freeze should be really good right now. Freeze should arguably be in the best place it's ever been. It's not. Which is awkward. So you would just need like a really super... You would need a yoked cryo character, better pyro supports for cryo. Maybe, yeah. That's basically what you would need. If you call Furina Freeze, I am calling Furina Freeze. That's why I say Freeze should really technically be in the best place it's ever been. Buff melt teams? Yeah. Buff melt teams in both ways. 4 down back. Would be pretty cool. I'd love to see it. Recently, pretty close to a melt character. In the sense that he's just a normal melee 5-star. Unlike Ganyu and Ayaka. I do think it was important for Risley to release and be like what he is. Because standard melee 5-star, or it's actually really nice to have on an element. It's actually, and they can only get better because they just fundamentally synergize with more stuff. Brunya will save cryo. Bruh. Yeah. Hello. Dendro killed cryo for you. Yeah, that's fair. Am I gonna pull for Sparkle? We're pulling Sparkle for Scylla and Mono Quantum. I'm a dedicated hater. Why is my Scylla Exodia garbage? Hoyo killed Cryo. Did they? Or did the player base kill it? So, it's really easy to say Hoyo killed Cryo. The player base killed it by overhyping it. If you want an actual, like, my opinion on it. What cryo teams would I play today? Ayaka Freeze. Recently Melt. Recently Mono Cryo. Recently Freeze. Ganyu, Mono Cryo. Furina. It has very bad off-fielders, period. It does have very bad off-fielders, period. But that's doesn't really matter. Because some elements like Geo don't even have off-fielders. No, I wouldn't. Is Furina Morgana with Furina? It's Ayaka, Furina, Kazuha. No. Shanyan, Shenhe. Furina. Just replace all the units in the team. Nah, yeah, you guys are referring to Ganyu. What's the best freeze team right now? Probably that. If not Shanyan Shenhe. Ain't no way you'd ever play Aiko with no grouper. Yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem. Frick, you really like Charlotte? Charlotte's really good. Charlotte's really good in the sense that she makes cryo stuff with Furina consistent, because she applies enough cryo that her burst will still let you use Kazuha when the enemy isn't freezable, and you'll still get your cryo swirl. It's really nice. Have I played Melt Gaming? I did. I hate it. I did. I did play Gaming Venn Diagram yesterday. I did not enjoy it. It's cool to see big plunge numbers, I guess. Doesn't matter how much damage you stuff into her, number of rotations doesn't change. No. That's like, that's the fundamental Ayaka thing, though. She's always been like that. And you could say they've been griefing her because of the way rooms have been laid out. We've been getting 3-wave Abyss Chambers. But also, that's kind of a her issue, to not have the flexible damage without C6. Streaming early? Yeah, we're streaming early. Ayaka's had the same team since her release. No, she has not. She's had Kazuha since release. Everything else was new. Shenhe and Kokomi did not exist in 2.0. So, that's not true. What's up? Yeah. People were playing Barbara and Rosario or Mona and Iona on release. Fry. You always thought they were 1.x units? No, they are not. Kokomi was designed in 1.0. You quit the game and you felt like you didn't miss anything. You're not veteran enough. You played that team until 3.7? You can play it this Abyss. The thing is, it's playable. No one wants to play it. No one's interested. It's not even like Ayaka's bad this Abyss. No one wants to play her. Shenhe was 2.4. Yeah, I was 2.5. Play what? Ayaka. What's the longest Genshin patch? The Ayaka banner in 2.7 or 2.6, sorry. The 2.6 Ayaka banner. Ayaka's actually fine top. Yeah, she is. The thing is I'm commenting is that no one wants to play her. Which is interesting. She kind of got put down and no one wants to pick her up. Very similarly, I'm worried that might be what's going to happen for Geo teams when Chioi releases. Chioi's going to release, help Ito a lot, and no one's going to care. It's kind of unfortunate. Is Shuri's kid basically set in stone? Yeah. People started caring about Xiao. That's fair. I think Xiao is just kind of a bit more popular. But I don't really know if there's another way to say it. I think people just like Xiao. he has an appeal to him. Xiao feels good now. No cap, he looks cool. Yeah. I'm gonna drop Arlecchino Drip Market. Forget about Chiori. Arlecchino will start saying stuff in 2 weeks. We will start seeing stuff in about 2 weeks. So I wouldn't get too caught up in the weeds yet. It's interesting because Ganyu, regarding like character popularity, I think Ganyu is still very popular. What are the top tags on Danboru for Genshin Impact? Let's take a look. Ganyu, Raiden Shogun, Lumine, Hu Tao, Yaimiko, Zhongle, Aether, Mona fell off hard. Kutsing, Venti, Klee, Ayaka, Tartaglia, Eula, Furina, Nahida, Shenhe, Skara, the Ghost, Hu Tao's Ghost. You heard it here first. Hu Tao's Ghost has more art than most of the characters in the game. Most of the characters. These attacks are normal art, right? Yeah, these attacks are normal art. So yeah, Ganyu is still a very popular character. Goro is biased by release date? Bruh. Wasn't Ganyu rerun not so long ago? Yes, Ganyu was not rerun so. Ganyu was rerun fairly recently. Why is Eula popular? She's very backloaded. Bro, we're gonna be one short. Add a character that boosts charged attacks. Yeah. Big nuke means character good in most people's minds. It does. It literally got me. What Star Rail character is the cutest? I like Jinglu. That is my favorite Star Rail character. Chat, I know how to pick them. We saw Jinglu in model in 1.0. I'm like, this is the best character in the game. This will be the one. Real. She wasn't in 1.0. Her model was. We had art of her in 1.0. Here. I have proof. I have proof. What do you hear, GZ? Jinglu was in the 1.0 game trailer, was she? I don't think she was. We had art for her though. Or we knew the model and we saw the gotcha art. Sparkle or Brunya? Sparkle is nuts. Do not let that woman get near you. Do not the Sparkle, chat. You can't fix her. Stop trying. Do not get near her. Sparkle is base. You approve Frixignonians? Cope. No. She's Yoimiya, but also Hoshino Ai from Oshinoko. Who is also Hutao adjacent. Who is also aware. Sparkle is a messiah? That's dangerous discourse. That's dangerous. She's also Red Pela. She's also Red Pela. You can make her worse? I don't know if you can. Why are we streaming? You just finished the VOD. Welcome back. How's it going? Did you enjoy the VOD? It was an interesting stream last night. I rage quit at the end. I have to pull my own Sparkle. Welcome to Samsara. We got set info. Here, check this out. Actually, okay. Like, you guys can hate all you want on my art skills. I think I gotta get some credit. I think I need to get some credit for what I drew. I had to get some credit for what I drew. This is really close. She does look like a Fire Emblem character. Did I draw this? I didn't draw this. I didn't draw this. I drew something similar. Not really, but ish. This is the God of War? Yes. Hold on. Let me show the one that I drew. This is what I drew. This is what it's not far off. It's not far off. It's really not far off. Mine looks like Himiko. It is Himiko. It is. It's a little who glows. It's close. It's close enough. I'm giving myself a pat on the back. I'm giving myself a pat on the back. You're disappointed. You're expecting more tribal or warrior-esque. Sure looks like a carnival mascot. I think that is the point. It says detached sleeves. It's definitely real. You were expecting a Dia-like?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of culturally insensitive, but I do understand that she's like a Spaniard, Spanish royalty. Because of the history of the region. She's a colonizer, yeah. She looks like a colonizer, and I think that's the point. She dark-skinned? No, she's a colonizer. That's the point. The point is she looks out of place. The natives will have dark skin? Some of them will, I'm sure. I'm sure some of them will. Huerta. Interesting. We're expecting something more war-ish. I wasn't after the last leak. You know, that reflection was... That reflection was kind of weird. Anyway. Yeah, the reflection is really weird. It looks like she's firing 2 arrows. I'm like, whoa, that's really cool. I didn't know Yoimi had fired 2 arrows. She doesn't. It's a cool reflection effect, though. Lament. If she has a berserk state, she'll take the mask off. Shortcut to C6 Yoimi. Yeah, after the last leak, this is in line with what I was expecting. Regarding Himiko, I think this is Himiko. It's Himiko with an inverted color scheme for hair and eyes. Himiko typically has orange eyes and red hair. This character, Murata, Genshin one, it's orange hair and red eyes. I'm pretty sure this is Himiko. I'm pretty sure it's Himiko. Is her hair on fire? Yes. Fire! Bust too small? Well, we don't know that for sure. It's just fan art. Jean doesn't exactly have a small bust. Jean, Dendro. If I can find her. Here we go. Yeah, Jean is very covered up in her censored Chinese mandated skin. But that doesn't mean she has a small bust. I think gilded for aggravate spread is a pretty weak set. I think it's better for aggravate than it is spread. Specifically. What is the whole sparkle is a racist thing? She hates adventuring and claims his race as Signonians, and they're all vile and disgusting, and he should talk to someone who is mute so they can't talk back. Official dialogue from Sparkle. There's also the companion quest where she describes herself as a bigot. Go be friends with a rock. That's actually a censored line. Go be friends with a rock is a censored line. It's worse in Chinese. She tells him to go be friends with someone mute or deaf. They use the actual slur. Yeah, they also use an actual slur. Yeah, they also. No. They actually censored Sparkle in English. They actually. That girl is, she's not right. Catch, you could never catch it. She got, at the end of the Penacony quest, she sexually harasses, Aido, who I've forgotten the Star Rail name of. Sunday? Sunday. Bruh. Sparkle is the full package. Sparkle is the full... That girl ain't right. You're kind of a woman. Is my Yelan also C6? Yes. Genshin players could never handle an actual despicable character. I mean, okay, look. Between Sparkle and Chiori, releasing at the same time, someone at Hoyo has a shame kink. And it's showing. Someone on their character design team has a real kink for this. I don't know what to say. Chiori is tame compared to Sparkle, yes. Chiori is very tame compared to Sparkle. But she is still that kind of, like, mean character. They made Xianya more approachable in her human form. Well, that probably depends on the language. Is that what they call tsundere? No, tsundere is more of like a cartoon archetype. You want Chiori to give you a disgusted. They're just Sinsin. They're like pristine porcelain dolls ready to be sold. It does make them feel more like characters. Usually a lot of the character archetypes for this kind of stuff is like the way they'll add personality to characters is they'll be edgy like Rosaria, or they'll be very happy like Yoimiya, or they'll be like funny or like pranksters. So being mean is like part of that. It's a quirk. I think Sparkle's a little too far. This is a remix of something? Yes. Pokemon League Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. I mean, Nilu's thing is just that she's dumb. Nilu's personality is She's dumb. The single dumbest person in the entire academia. That's her quirk. She's emotionally intelligent. She's emotionally intelligent. Sure. You can actually have problematic characters if you like do something with it instead of this character is like this. Pull them. Do you though? You're free to not pull them. And regarding problematic, clearly people don't agree that Sparkle is problematic enough to be a problem. So she's not really problematic. She's just kind of out there. I was playing Vape the other day. Yeah. So clearly she's not like problematic. People like her still. Because she's hot. It's also she's hot, but clearly her personality does something for chat. Clearly people like her. Chat wants to fix her. Because they're happy to let you know. She's gonna fix chat. You don't want to fix her, you just want her. If Sparkle looked and sounded like Tartaglia, you guarantee people don't like her. I don't know if you can guarantee that. Dr. Ratio is essentially a misogynist. Along the same lines of Sparkle's racism. Or very egotistical. If you wanted to read into the dialogue that way. And no one really has complained. It's a little bit. He's very egotistical. He's kind of that. He's that character archetype. No one complains about him because of his biceps. Oh my God. No one complains about him because he's free. No one complains. Dr. Ratio reminds you of your dad, but in shape. They're too dumb to understand what dude is yapping about. He's yapping about, like, everyone being inferior to him. He's an asshole. That's his character. He's... like, constantly. He is Honkai Star Rail, I hate him. But he's more of an asshole. He's like, Hatham turned up to 11. Because Hatham's more like, I don't give a shit. Kind of like Lynette. Yeah, Hatham's like, he's kind of nowhere near Ratio. It's like a manhwa pro tag. There are ways to read into how Aetham is presented if you actually wanted to. It's portrayed as a flaw and wrong. It's fine to have characters with obvious flaws. Yeah. That's the thing. It's technically fine. And it's bold of Honkai Star Rail to do it. It's very bold of Honkai Star Rail to make characters that are a little more on the fringe. That is what I meant. There are ways people can read into his like presentation and personality. Acting all passive aggressive about it. Lynette will tell you not interested and then be passive aggressive about it. Honestly, I think the lamp is more tame than Sparkle. To be completely honest, I think Lilupar has nothing on Sparkle. I forgot to give Roan Mei a personality. The lamp treated them like slaves. Sparkle's never met Naramite. Roan Mei has a personality, I guess. She also has a very clear, like, flaw. Well, the character flaw for Roan Mei is she's like, she's an absentee mother. That's supposed to be her thing. She creates a bunch of stuff, leaves, and doesn't give a shit. Like, it is what it is. That's how she's presented. And it is a like very similarly like big character flaw that's in the subtext of the character. So they are doing, I guess it's like a thing for Honkai Star Rail that they're making characters that are terrible people. A bit too saucy to one more Fontanian region than Oculi. Yeah. Raiden is an absent mother. She is. But it's also not played up this way. Roan Mei has whole quests about it though. There was literally an event where Roan Mei, where you go to her lab and you look after her creations. They try to call her, and she's like, "Go away! I don't want to talk to you." It's literally a whole event in Star Rail. It's not exactly subtle. Then she drugs you. Yeah. Scaramouche's trauma about Raiden abandoning him. Yeah. Raiden and Scar also never interact in the same space. They've never had a conversation on screen. Like, ever. Like... What? They don't play it up. Like, it's just kind of non-existent. It's dropped. You can't believe they're making... I believe they're making a revenge set. I think it's kind of necessary. They did someone who would end up dying? No, you could actually play like a tragedy now. Because she wouldn't recognize him. It'd be really tragic. That he could be like crying and she just wouldn't know who he is. You could actually play that up for like really good drama. Spread. Is the other set Overlord focused? We know it's Arlecchino focused. We know it's an Arlecchino set. Can we see the leak somewhere? Yeah, I'll pull my on screen in a second. I was just spinning resin. How much was the merchandise compared to which? If you're playing Furina, 12%. I think is the number. About. Amazing! Wow! This is an upgrade. You can't see shit? This is an upgrade. I fought that circlet. There's no reason for me to keep that circlet. What do you guys think about my Chiori set? So I overtake Sunfire on the Albedo board. Would you like to find out? You know, Chiori is a crit rate ascension character, right? Chiori gets a free 18 rate or 19 rate. That's a good set. That's a really good Chiori set. Oh, you didn't know? It's a really good Chiori set. Ori. How we cooking? Or it's not really worth it to cast Yours Burst, is that true? Kinda. I think we've done it. I think we've passed Sunfire. I think... Wait, no, Sunfire is a much better set now that he got Strongbox stuff. I don't think I'm passing Sunfire. Top 200 Albedo, though. For reward, but for 0 billets. Yeah, it's awesome. It's exciting. Can't wait. Why do I have a top 200 Lisa? Why wouldn't I have a top 200 Lisa? There's a little bro. Hey, yo, little bro. G. Ori. Raku Mizugiri. How are we looking? Not bad. Not bad. Kutsang is better in aggregate than Lisa. Yeah, but Lisa does have an off-field presence. You can play Lisa as more of a support. It's not super relevant, but Lisa does have a support element in her kit. She has 15% Death Shred from her Ascension 4 passive for the lingering after the effect of her burst, so it's essentially flop time. Yeah. Also, Lisa is free. Only character who sees zero Death Shred, the only one. Yep. Technically, Death Shred is a little bit worse in Genshin. But yeah. It caps at 90 instead of 100. Is Ganyu the worst DPS? Definitely not. I actually shafted Sunfire? Let's go! Let's go! That's really funny. That's really funny. So I think Genshin is gonna add anything in the game like effect res pen. You mean res shred? We've had res shred since 1.0. It's been in the game since 1.0. A bunch of characters have it. What is the #1 albedo? Interesting. He does not have a lot of def. That's really interesting. He doesn't have that much def. Oh no, he does. Oh no, he does. Never mind. Def Ignore is a different stat than Def Shred in Genshin. Unlike in Honkai Star Rail, where they stack together and work correctly. Genshin, you ignore part of the shredded def, so the def ignore actually increases your damage less than it does when the enemies are at full def. Yeah, they're actually anti-synergistic in Genshin. It's not like it really matters. It's only relevant for Raiden's C2 and Yai's C6. If you play them with C2 Nahida. C2 Nahida is a smaller increase for C2 Yai, or I'm sorry, C6 Yai and C2 Raiden. It ends up being about 10-12% instead of 20%. Fun fact. Making more units than interact with enemy death. You think if they put it on sets? Maybe they will. Maybe they'll put it on sets. The leak you saw said it was for Emily. Yeah, we know who Emily is. I'm pretty sure it's gonna end up being a spread set. We'll see. Maybe it's more of a support set, but we'll see. What does a Dendro set in 2024 look like? Spread reaction bonus or Def Shred on triggering spread. How is spread so now we're gonna give them? It's Emily with an E. It's not Emil. It's Emily with an E. Nahidasi too. Yeah, you could do Nahidasi too. I mean, you could have Def Ignore on Quicken. Def Ignore on Quicken. You could have spread reaction bonus. You just wouldn't want to give damage percent. Also, I need to go to the bathroom. The things that you don't want to give are damage percent, EM, and attack percent, because those are the stats that are the most plentiful and the ones you have the most of, and the ones you get the most of externally. So it's really hard to make a good set without giving a astronomical amount of those stats, which is kind of unlikely considering Gilded Dreams already gives you EM and attack. We're back. Good poop. Sorry. Hello, what's up? Dream solvents are such a pain when you triple crown. Whew. Dream solvents are a pain. Whew. My ass is on fire. Anyway, hello. Where were we? Murata. Look at her. Do I get a pat on the back or what? Do I get a pat on the... Do I get bonus points or what, chat? Uncle me. Uncle me. No? I gotta get something. Red Nilu. Yes. Now show us the kit. I'm not gonna show you the kit, but I do have an idea for an Arlecchino kit. I don't think this is correct, but you know what I think would be pretty cool? I think a Genshin adaptation of Blade from Honkai Star Rail would actually be really cool. Where they have an attack that charges up when their HP changes. And you would have a trigger for draining their HP, whether that be attacking or if a reaction like Overload is procced. So you could play Overload or Furina. And I could, maybe it would proc off field. Maybe it would only proc on field. It'd be interesting. You could actually do a pretty interesting adaptation of that character for Genshin. I'd like to see it. Instead of making it timer based, or instead of making it hit based, I guess they make things timer based in Genshin. So you'd probably have to give it like a 3-second cooldown or something. Follow up attacks? What about balls? What about balls? You mean Kaya's C4 shield? Triggers when they take burgeon damage. If you make a 3D edit of a character as the Pyro Archon, will MiHoYo come for you? I doubt it. Isn't Dia's gimmick similar to Blade's? Not really. Dia's gimmick is the HP share. And then otherwise she punch. Dia doesn't have like a damage thing. The first word you heard was balls. Balls. And here. Sus info from Uncle K. Relayed to us by Uncle Lucid. New map and a weekly boss in 4-6. Sumeru Fontaine and Lewe meet. The Ditto hole will be filled. New artifacts. 1 Arlecchino, 1 Dendro. Not fully filled. The Ditto hole will be partially filled. No, Ditto! Ditto! What does Ditto's mouth look like? Ditto's mouth is kind of high on his body. Got it. We won't get artifact set leaks until much closer to the update. Give me a second to fill in my map, though. By marking important landmarks. I thought this update was already over. Ditto, why? I can't believe they're gonna fill in the Ditto! That Ditto. Map DC. They're filling the Ditto. They're filling the Ditto. Do not the Ditto. Tell that to all the Pokemon breeders. Pour one out for Ditto. Just don't activate the Statue of the Sevens. And you can keep the Ditto. Save Ditto. It's really funny that it's a Ditto. This is just a Ditto. If anyone doesn't know what Ditto looks like, this is Ditto. This is the Genshin Impact map. They're the same image. Even the bottom is kind of blobby. Dendro said, whispering? What is whispering? Oh, nighttime whispers in the echoing woods. It'd be almost 10% about GD, even on lo-fi. You think GD is just a bad set? It is. Show the Gen 1 sprite for Ditto? No, I'm not going to show the Gen 1 sprite for Ditto. Show it? I don't even remember what Ditto's Gen 1 sprite looks like. Is this what you wanted to see? Red and green, blue and yellow? Yes? Okay. Gen 1 sprites are very, they're quite dated. I have to get some kind of round of applause for the... We're too powerful! We're too powerful! We're too It's so funny. It's the god of festival? Yes, it's the god of festival. Carnival. Red Hoyo's mind. Are you weird for liking it? No. I like it. I hope her personality is different from Furina. Is all I'll say. I hope she just doesn't look like Furina, or she isn't Furina again. Hope she has a personality, that's all you ask for. Yeah. Furina's the best written character in the game. Furina's so good they did it twice. Kratos looking a little different these days. Kratos' wife be like, this isn't the real Archon for the 4th in a row. I mean, that's already the reaction. That's already the reaction. This doesn't look like an Archon. Unbelievable. God of War. Haven't seen her. God of War. You can say that for all of them? Yes, it's literally the reaction to all of them. Who remembers Raiden looks like a photoshopped Yinger? Who remembers Raiden looks like an NPC? When we first saw her in 1.5. You remember? People actually called it fake. The first leak of Raiden was labeled as fake because people thought she was actually an NPC. It was actually called fake. How much did it change? She had a vision, or where her electro emblem is. She's also a little different up top, but they didn't change much. She has the personality of an NPC in hindsight. Genshin, Raiden, 1.5 leak. Well, I try to find the original image that leaked. Yeah, it was this. It was this. Yeah, that. Event MVZ. I have a folder? No, I have Google. No, I have Google Images. The greatest folder of all time. I wish I had foresight to save this stuff. It's too late now. Too late. Posterity never. Looks like a teapot. The teapot was just being introduced. It was the memories we made along the way. But where are those who share the memories? But yeah, originally people said the leak was fake and Raiden looked like an NPC. This looked like an NPC. This is literally a photoshopped Yinger. And Eula merged together. I can't believe you would try to pass this off as Raiden. The real Archon would never look like this. The real Archon. It says to be a minority anyway. I just think it's really funny. It's every time. It's literally every time. Yo, look. It's Raiden. I've seen Kafka without makeup. Her face is low-key at NPC. Kafka's got a weird face. They do what inside? Apparently Baiju owns this place. Weird how? She's got tiny eyes for an anime character. Her eyes are also going this way. We think Kafka's very pretty. Hot? Okay. How is Yinger still not in the TCG? Yinger. Kafka is not hot until she starts talking. TCG. Yinger card perfume bomb. She kind of does have a southern drawl in her voice. She's kind of a southerner. It's very subtle though. When he's off field, no. I like her ad voice. I think it's good. Is it Ditto Inazuma or Sumeru? Let's play a game called Using Info We Already Have to try to fill this in. We're getting Sino Story Quest Act 2. They've said they're not going to fill in the entire Ditto hole. We're probably going to get this part. We're probably going to get this bottom area. Or like this cutout. Maybe this cutout. Sino Story Quest Act 2. Makes me think we're going to get the bottom part of the Ditto, not the top part of the Ditto. -1 dip. Where is Natlan supposed to be? Yeah, we think the big L. we think here. The big L. Elwyn. That was just one big L. The top part of the Ditto should be C. Yeah, it should be C. From like here to here, it should be ocean. There are only 7 nations until there are more. Until there are more. They'll set up like a new overworld map. That land is also connected to the Fontaine. It is? Did I actually make the Ditto face? The game drew the game put the Ditto there first. I just drew the face on it. The game put the Ditto here first. I just put a face on it. What the fuck is Ditto? See, I told you we needed a reference for what Ditto is. He's just a little guy. This is what a Ditto is. Very accurate. Isn't Sparkle a Ditto? I guess technically. But Ditto won't call you an ethnic slur. What do I think of her design? I think I can pat myself on the back for another close enough leak. Another absolute dub. I like it. I like it. Hope to see her in motion. Bacon dress? Yes, bacon dress. She does have a bacon dress. She does have a bacon dress. That's canon. That's canon. She's a Claymore? I don't know. Maybe she's a catalyst. I don't know. No more Pyro Claymores, please. Please, anything but Pyro Claymores. Pyro Sword. Pyro Catalyst? Pyro Claymore. You know, they could do it. They could make her Pyro Claymore. You know, Claymore Bennett would get access to a 741 base weapon. She'll dual wield Claymores. Pyro Erudition. Look, I'm not saying they should make her a Pyro Claymore character. But doesn't it make sense for there to be so many Pyro Claymore characters because the Archon uses a Claymore? Doesn't that just make sense? Furina doesn't use a catalyst. Nuvillette does. How many Geopole arms do we have? Yunjin and Zhongle. Yunjin and Zhongle. Electropole arms, just Raiden. But there also aren't a lot of electric characters in general. Oh, fucks, I know. Oh, fuck. Sano feels like a Claymore character. No, he doesn't. He's got a big stick. He's got a paddle on a stick. His attacks are slow? No, they aren't. Oh, for War, the King of Comedy. He feels like a no-weapon character. That's fair. He does feel like a no-weapon character. Okay, we pre-farmed the stuff for Chiori. I have Dendrobiums. I have a lot of Dendrobiums. I have an ungodly amount of Dendrobiums, I think. Where are Dendrobiums? Yeah, we have 700. Oh, I need to farm Spectres. Oh, no. Oh, no! We need Spectres! Ah! Why? Just go to Enka. Let's spend resin first. It's easier in Enka than yeah, we'll just do Sarai. I know Sarai. I know where they are in Sarai. Why are we still pretending it's harder to farm specters in 2024? Because they're a pain in the ass. They're not in a lot of places that you explore regularly. They're just not. They're not inconvenient places, the same way like Hilly Trail mats are. Or even Inazuma Blades. Handguards. They're just not convenient. Go around Sarai like I do Fontaine. But I do that to Fontaine. I don't do that to Sarai. They're ambush spawns. Yeah, they're also ambush spawns. Hello, Ditto. Use the handbook. Blah. I don't wanna have to. I don't. I have Shanyan. We do have Shanyan. Shanyan and Yelan. We need more movement speed. We gotta go faster. Where's Banjo-Kazooie? I said we gotta go faster. I said faster. Get speed boots. I've equipped speed boots. Wait, we have 3 different elements. Spectre detected. I missed 4 of them. Shush. We don't actually need that many. I have one of the mats already. I actually don't need specters. I'm doing this to be dramatic and to have content. Kazuyo. Group these fucking things. I need an Oscar. Thank you. Kazuyo Chire. Skyward. Kaze this, Kaze that. If you ever Kaze the girl, doesn't work. How much yards does my Gaming have? 145, and it's not enough. This person in chat is in a Reddit link for lore. I don't know what you're talking about. Kazuyo, Chire, Kazuyo, Chire, Kazuyo, Chire, Kazuyo. Kazuyo, Chire. Did I do a dot for Chori? I did! Someone like it? You fell asleep. Did I actually do mock? Yes, we actually did do mock yesterday. We did do viewer mock. It did happen. We 36 starred 2 of them. I see that's an absolute win. Did I beat Pal World? No, I stopped at like level 40. 30 something? Maybe 40? 36? Yeah, 36. Something like that. I think 40. I just decided to put it down. Wokage. I'm awake. Reminder, this stream is sponsored by you, the viewers. Feel free to support the streamer with super chats, donations, or subs of any kind. It goes a long way to support the stream and keep her... that help the streamer pull gacha and live. Food is kind of important. Support, let's go! Thank you so much for the sub. Shannon Yunbird. Based +1 ramen? Yes. +1 ramen. Kenda's main? Of course we remember Caesar's Kenda's main. Most random non-ambush spawn? Yeah. He's gaming. Yamelo! New sets, new sets. We're apparently getting a Arlecchino set and a Dendro set. Oh my god, he's faster. Oh my god. Mudshot! Oh my god, you walk faster than it! Oh my god, you walk faster than it! Oh my god! Dude! He could catch up! He couldn't catch up! Who thought this was a good idea? Who thought it was a good idea to make a slow-ass dog that you gotta chase? He has short legs. Stop being mean. It's really funny. It's really funny. Gaming's gameplay is literally just chase the doggy. It's really funny. I'm sorry. It's really funny. I heckin' love chasing small dogs. Ugh. Hey, but you know the coolest thing about the gamer here? Here's the coolest thing about gaming. He can hop up 2 feet off the ground. Literally insane. Kirara could never. Kazuha? This changes everything. These gates have always been really weird. Thank God they stopped using them. Gaming is Albedo power. He doesn't get high enough. I'm pretty sure Albedo launches you higher. Will he hit this rock if I use his E skill? Well, he's falling. I've fallen and I can't get up. No. I believe. Why did I believe? Have I tried Gaming's Manchai juggling rotation? You mean standing inside the enemy or a wall? Is that what you're talking about? There's no rotation. It's being lucky. Or literally standing inside of a wall. I know you're trying to make it sound deep and complicated. It's not. It's not. I appreciate the effort, though. Yeah, it is very literally RNG. Whether or not Manchai like help is cooperative. No Chiori changes today? Yeah, no, Chiori's done. It's over. It's over. No, you can catch Manchai reliably? No, no, you can't. No, you can't. Here, watch. Unless you mean run towards it. In which case you need to spot the direction it goes. And the enemy can't move. Unless you mean that. Gaming's a funny guy. I think it's really funny that you move faster than Manchai. Wait a bit there. Doesn't actually do anything. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't actually do anything. It works for that first E. But after the first... So his burst spawns Manchai. So the first E, yes. But the second one, no. So you can quickly do 2. And that's it. Because his first E skill is free and Manchai resets the cooldown, his burst spawns Manchai, yada yada. So that would be why you wait in midair once. You'd only do it once though. You don't do it repeatedly because Manchai gets spawned on the plunge. Or the ground smack. Yep. He doesn't spawn when you press your E. He spawns when the E lands. Unfortunately. Anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about Spectres, we were talking about Pyro Archon sets. Gilded Dreams has always been a bad set as far as 4-piece sets go. For anything but fully EM scaling. Dendro characters that do damage would really appreciate having another set, or having a set that's actually beneficial for them. I would love to see it. Very similarly, Crimson Witch has always been a terrible set. It's time for a actually good Pyro set. Sounds good. I'm in. They need to start... So here's the thing about sets. Four-piece gilded good on Kutsang. Just use two-piece. There's no reason to use four-piece gilded. Pyro is dead. This has always been a terrible set. It is because of Merciless Hunter and Furina. We were talking about this a bit yesterday, earlier in the stream, how a lot of what makes Furina so good is Merciless Hunter on every character, because it's just that much better than everyone's sets. The way to counter that is to just make better sets. The standard of what a good set looks like is now, is this set better than Merciless Hunter on your character? That is what the standard is. Gonna have to be now. Use the active BZM? Yeah. You could use 4-piece gilded as well. If you do have good enough stuff. But it's very likely 2-piece will outperform for you. Having 12 substats, 4-piece is a lot. It is, but it's one of those things where the sets have to be better to compete with that. Power creep is real. You won't just use Merciless Hunter for the rest of time. You won't. Yeah. You definitely won't. Huh. Wait for that cryo region. Cryo creep is set power creep compared to unit power creep. Both exist, but yeah. More, Chiri looks like the worst character released during Fontaine? Whoa. Not really. But there are just a lot of, there's just a lot of good characters being released in this version's path. This version set just has a lot of good characters. It's kind of hard to pick one out as bad. They're all really good. They're all really good. Who is the worst? Why does there have to be a worst? It's not a competition. It's a business. You're C6R5 maybe. C6R. With my C6 Furina, I'm gonna be seeing 50k doll procs. Without, it's gonna be like maybe 40k. You're liking recently less over time. Sag. She's a good upgrade for the comp she's made for. The problem is she's a small upgrade for the comp she's made for. That's a bigger issue. She's a relatively small upgrade compared to where she probably should be. That's the only thing I would complain about. 10% better for Monogeo and that's it? Yeah. I would have rather seen like 30% better for Monogeo. Both of those are important. They are. Shuri was important. And Shuri is great. Goroido, she's his best in slot. She is. Holy Shanyan. Oh, she feel better with Navia. She still might. You don't actually know that for sure. Navia because of reliability. You just want to know where you got that 70k from? Her coordinated attacks will hit for 70k. Maybe you were looking at her upward slash damage or her coordinated attack damage, which is the same. That could be where you got it from. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. She's best in slot because no one else fits. Kinda, yeah. Nahila, Furina walking on water. What else can they do? They can power creep Shanyan. Firewalk. Or they can make her climb cliffs. They could just make her walk up walls. Imagine. Just walking up this wall. Kirara, but faster and doesn't wear off. It still consumes your stamina, though. Introduce a horse. See that wall? You can climb it. I'm climbing it, right? Are you sure this wall is climbable? I don't think this wall is climbable. I don't think this... Keep trying? Okay. It's not working, chat. This wall was not climbable. Run you the stamina Archon, infinite stamina. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. You just have to give infinite stamina for a period of time. Or an extra stamina bar. That's all it would take. Can she climb this one? Okay. She can climb this one. Thank you, Shunyan. You got done playing Withering Waves. Why can't you run up walls in this game? Because they haven't sold it to you yet. It's the actual name of Hakushin website. Hakush.in. Anyone look at Drill Shao? Yeah, it's worse than PGWS. But it is his best in slot 4-star weapon. And it's nice with Shunyan because you're loading all your damage into the anyway. How much worse? 4% is what Pipoga told me at R5. And I'm just gonna trust him on that. Aware? What is the drill? The drill. The I think it refines very well. It's probably closer to 15 or 1. Our coordinate attack is only 3 times. Here, like, for reference. How much damage am I going to be getting at Shuri? This is with C6 Furina. The dolls are going to be hitting for 47k each, and the upward sweep and coordinated attacks are going to be 86. Without Furina. $30k doll hits, 57k upward sweeps. That's without the goblet. Hold on. That is without a goblet. 32k and 57k. 59k, I can't read. And she's doing about 500k damage. It's not bad. Can I show the config real quick? Yeah. The Sodes are separated in case I want to look at Spindle. You could just... It's 10 Sodes and 3 upward sweeps. That's the whole config. It's really simple. Rehydrate. I just drank. Simple stuff. You think their mistake is making crit rate match to say 4-piece? No, not really. When I do the O sound, it sounds like an angry cat. Don't get near me. Angry cat noise. You know, I should actually check my albedo build. Where's regular Genshin Optimizer? Albedo. Your best set is what I think it is, right? Oh! What? Who let him cook? We might actually be higher on the albedo ladder. Hard gapping Sunfire. We might hard gap Sunfire. Wait a minute. Sus? This guy stinks. Okay. Akasha. Let's see. Blah. There's no way it's much better. 162 right now? From 162 to 140. Okay. Yeah, it is better. Interesting. Irv. How much damage is albedo doing? Oh boy. Look at all that damage. Oh boy. Man, insane. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. Oh man. He can do more damage if I don't play him. I mean, if I play Furina instead of Zhongli. Ooh, that 57k on crit. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, he's kind of sad. Albedo is an off-field AoE god. I love that argument. I love that people will actually go like, Albedo has better AoE than Chiori. She's significantly worse than him. I love that. I love that. It's awesome. Look, you can always say something is better in AoE and like deflect all criticism. Don't worry, it's fine. Shush. You can deflect all criticism by saying a character is an AoE god. It's a proven... It's a well-proven response. Time and time again. You can do something similar in Honkai Star Rail by saying it's good in Piff. Not really, because a lot of the good things in Piff are just good, with the exception of Herta and Himiko. Argenzi is okay. Jinglu and Il aren't so good. Sila, Jingluan are good in both modes. Our general? Our general is good in Muck? And in Pure Fiction? Whoa. Our general. He's doing it. He made it. Let's go. Our general. I believed in him. I believed in him the entire time. I've never not believed in our general. Honkai Star Rail Clee. Our general is about to get another massive buff with Sparkle. Our general. Scylla is also getting a massive buff with Sparkle's release. So take it or leave it. There's a missing Scylla here, and I don't know where it is. R/general. R/. You will not buy into the Xing Shui bet. You will not be swayed by the Xing Shui. Fair enough. Frick Xing Shui, overrated Garbo. You will not Gamba. Wait for Jingli rerun. Wait for the Ganyu rerun. Wokage. Chire. I think the closest you could ascertain as to Scylla having a specific value is she's the only quantum 5-star DPS. I think that's the best value you can ascertain to Scylla, or assign to Scylla. Hopefully Rowan Bay never reruns. Haven't they never rerun a sustainer? Haven't they never rerun 5-star sustaining characters? Ugh. They're holding to make bang. Most characters aren't going to start off and rerun. Reruns are the exception rather than the rule. At this point. You're not wrong. And that's kind of unfortunate. But you could say the same thing about Genshin 1.0. Most characters didn't rerun until deep into 2.0. That's why everyone was saving for the gun you rerun instead of pulling. I am like... I'm never gonna get over this. I am never gonna get over this. One day I'll get over it. I'm lying. When was the Hutao rerun? She released in 1.3 and reran in 2.2. And then reran in Lantern Rite 3.4. And then after that it was 4.1. Yep. No, it was not 3.6. It was Lantern Rite. It was Lantern Rite with Yelan. I know that for a fact. It was the Lantern Rite update. 4.1 was Hutao and Gillette. Hutao Yelan was Lantern Rite, which was 3.4. 4.0 was Lina Yelan, yes. You did a temple and Linny for Yelan? Nice. How much better Navia Bennett Chiori Furina is compared to Navia Bennett Albedo Furina? I know compared to Zhongli. Compared to Albedo, I don't know. We could eyeball it. Probably about 10%. Probably about 10%. Maybe 15? Chiri actually gets you geoparticles? Yeah. You haven't seen... You know what you've seen instead, Jamed? You've seen Nivelette Furina Navia calcs. People have moved on. Hyperbloom is over. Hyperbloom is... It's no longer the object of everyone's fascination. Surely that was a take that H12 and the team. Oh, good. What a fucking joke. What a fucking joke. Whatever. Is there a leak for a Dendro character? No. Not really. There will probably be one. But there isn't a leak for one right now. Navi is the best buffer. She kills the enemy for you. When was our last Dendro character? Kirara. There were a lot of Dendro characters. Apparently Emily is Dendro. Yeah, we'll see. What do I expect from new Dendro? Something we already have. That's what I expect from a new Dendro character. Disappointment and being like, why do you exist? It's exactly what I expect from new Dendro characters. Off-field damage? You mean Nahida? You mean Nahida? Nahida doesn't do that much damage. Nahida does do that much damage if you spread it. A second Nahida, you wouldn't complain? Fair enough. Adjourn Uvulette, you mean Al-Haytham? Nahida's damage is not bad. Another Baiju Kirara Yao. Yo. Off-field Dendro that isn't garbage and doesn't. That really doesn't matter. Like it just really doesn't matter. You need a Burgeon enabler? I haven't like maybe newsflash. Burgeon will never be good. Unless something changes. Because you lose Electro, meaning you're losing a lot of your damage from your Dendro characters. Despite Burgeon doing the same damage as a Hyper Bloom, the teams are just worse because everyone in them is doing less damage. Because there's no Quicken. They can make a Nilo. That's kind of a cheat, though. It's basically impossible for Burgeon to be good. I'm sorry, maybe not good, desirable. Because it is good. It's just not desirable. Burgeon's fun. Yeah, it's fun. It does good damage. It is literally the same damage as a Hyper Bloom. If you only care about the damage procced by your Dendro reactions and don't care about anything else, it's literally the same as Hyper Bloom. Why is burning so bad? Because it's not Electro. All the burning triggers maybe are. Yes. Something uses for Baiju's thin shield, interruption resistance. Attacks that break shields don't stagger you. Doesn't matter how much damage you take, as long as you have a shield on and that shield broke, you don't get staggered by that attack. That's the actual use for Baiju's shields. You don't get staggered for each attack. I'll be RB. Are they about Dendro? You said flop and spread? Yeah, flop and spread. I'll be right back again. Hello. Oh no! Watch Pyro Archon be an on-field DPS. Maybe. Maybe. There's a chance. Skyward. Sure. Yeah, I do really like the design. And I'm not just saying that because I want to pat myself on the back. I could. I could very easily go, this is what I drew, I like it. This looks like what I drew a little bit. I like it. No, I do think it's pretty cool. I kind of want sushi. You know what? I'm ordering sushi for myself. Sushi is really good. She's a parrot. She is. This design looks dog. What? What's wrong with it? Come on. You can't tell me this is dog. They have lunch motions? You can't tell me that's dog. Nice try. God, why is this so difficult? No boobs, dog. If I like mid designs, it's fine. What's wrong? Like literally, what's wrong? I just want like, what's wrong with the character composition here? I don't see a problem. I think it's cool. It's different. It's not very different. It looks like Furina.
Sorry for the random question, but if I use Silver Wolf for Mono Quantum Team, who do I use for my ratio? I don't have Topaz, I have Ruan Mei.
You can use Ruan Mei. Forgot to pay the mic bill. I forgot to pay the mic. The sushi was too expensive. I'm trying to figure out what kind of sushi I want. I believe tutorial. I want someone. Is that all I want? Yeah, that's it. That's more than enough food for me.
I won't let you get away with this, robot man.
Tuna? Yeah. Yeah, I want sushi. It's expensive. I want it. I want it. Dia's better God of War than this design. That's kind of the point. So, I think it's a really... I do think it's a pretty political statement for her to look like this. I've kind of talked about it. She's supposed to be like a Spaniard in the South American region.
Did you answer my question? Also, is it worth it to buy Pella from the shop for her E1?
Is it worth it to buy Pella from the shop for E1? Probably not. But hey, you should get you should just use Pella. If Silver Doggy is taken, just use Pella. Just for Carnival, Conquistador, yeah, Conquistador. Like I get it. I get it, and I think it's a really cool statement. I think it's a really interesting statement. And I wonder if they'll follow through with it in the story. Because war is a bad thing. Like, spoilers. Do you guys know war is bad? But also war is good for global economies? War never changes. What is it good for? Do you know canon lore besides that? We know it's a bunch of it's a bunch of like people fighting for control. No one has control. It's like local warlords or something. I don't know. It's a lawless land. She's the leader of a circus troupe. Archon is gonna have Pella or Luca on banner? Sure. 99% of human history has wars. What do you mean 99? I think 100% of human civilization has had wars. You expect blood? Don't. They're not allowed to show death. This is a Chinese game. Or they're not allowed to show skeletons. No skeletons allowed. People aren't allowed to know what a skull looks like, said the Chinese government. Wild. What an interesting, what a choice. No skulls allowed in Chinese games. No biology. Ain't no way, not allowed in China. Need to make sure Warhammer never happens so there are no skulls. Does Genshin ever follow the rules? There are still no skulls in Genshin Impact. Which is it? Skulls are like a big part of South American imagery, aren't they? I guess we won't get a Dias de los Muertos event in Natlan. That sucks.
かかれ。捕まえた。
That sucks. They still release feminine boys. They do still release feminine boys. There are still no human skulls. So maybe they can get away with doing Day of the Dead festival. Maybe. I doubt it though. The mask, yeah, it is a, yeah, it's an important part of the cultural imagery for Day. Yes. We'll see. We'll see if they could try to do it. I'm a little skeptical though. I'm a little skeptical. Dragon skulls? That's one way to stylize it. What if they argue they have mustaches? They're not skulls. They have mustaches. They don't count as skulls. They don't. It's too stylized. Bruh. Oh. Out of your way to make sombrero. Wee dragon. Wait, wee skulls where they can put spines. Who do I picture dying in the story? It's kind of late now. Stories have been told. I'd rather them... It's really hard when they don't revisit regions. Regions get released, their stories end, and then they never get revisited. So if anyone's dying, it has to be an old character. Or not an old character, a new character. I mean, it can't be an old character because they're just not in the story. And otherwise, they'd have only be events, and events are not permanent content. You can't have a character die in an event quest. Sorry. Wait until the big war at the end of the game. They'll kill Senora again. Wait, they could kill off, like, if they really wanted to, they could have a quest where you put Chi-Chi to rest. Oh, I don't know. It's the best I've got. I don't know. That's the best I've got. I don't know. I don't know. That's peak. Your immediate reaction. Finally. But you'd break Yaoyao's heart. Lisa has a curse. She should die. I can't picture Lisa dying or honestly ever being involved in the story again. I really can't. I don't see it. I don't see it right now. Lisa hasn't been in the story for 4 years? Yeah, 4 years? She'll guide us to the Mondstadt voice. Let's get rid of Raiden. She's pointless. Yes, her legs are touching the fabric. She was in the Sumeru event, kinda. Himiko Vieja, she'll die. She waved us off and she didn't even appear in Sumeru. What the fuck? She got a skin. At least the skin is nice. She literally cannot cook. Genshin is too sanitized to ever kill off a playable character. I don't know if it's too sanitized. I don't think it's dramatic enough. I don't think it's... I don't think Genshin has a dramatic enough story to kill a character. And have it be, like, not out of nowhere. to be honest. The story isn't well written enough to execute a character death. Yeah, the closest we got was the other Furina. The Furina in the mirror. The Furina in the mirror. They had a chance with Xiao and they didn't take it. Also, the other Nahida? Yes, the other Nahida also died. And Skara did a suicide? I'm sorry, he did an unalive himself? But then, nah, he was okay. Nah, he was okay. Nah, he was okay. Bro actually respawns. Bro actually He actually respawns. He actually respawning is real. This is not real advice. Don't take this at face value. Character dies and you still play them. It's a version of them stuck in time. Now we respawned him. Good for him. He figured it out, sort of. No, he works for Nahida as a secret agent. Didn't that Rex Lapis dude die? Yeah. The Rex Lapis dude died. Do I remember Dunyazard? Yeah, I remember the character that definitely should have been Nilo. Yeah, I remember. I make a big deal out of this. Tepe should have been Goro, and Dunyazard should have been Nilo. Why are these quests about NPCs? Imagine if the Furina quest, it wasn't actually about Furina, it was about an NPC that you just didn't play as. Imagine. Or I think that Gnosis gets stolen in the next region. They always just get given away. They're never stolen. They're always given away. Wait, Venti's was stolen. Venti. Venti got stabbed. I always forget Venti just gets kicked. She like rips his heart out and kicks him. She rips his heart. He just got mugged in the middle of the street. Yeah, he got shot in the middle of the street. Oh my god. When you put it that way, it was in front of the church. We pulled up to the Mondstadt church. Senora was waiting there. It was like, boom! Peak gameplay, honestly. Peak cutscene, maybe. Like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? Did they just kill Venti? You know, I honestly did think he died when I first saw that cutscene. I thought she actually like took his heart out. Remember the harp stealing quest? Yes. The Mondstadt Church stealth mission? Yes. You think we will ascend to Celestia from the Venti statue in the future? Will Senora respawn? I think it'd be really funny if she respawns as a small child. I think it'd be really funny to watch people like be really upset about that. Because people cannot enjoy a character unless they are physically attractive. We love that, honestly. I love the irony. The same people who were mauling that Nahida wasn't Ruka Nevada. Apparently you're not allowed to enjoy characters unless they give you a boner. Weird. Welcome to Gotcha. Oh, yo, lab is infinite content. Competent Gotcha community. Life. Anime fans in general, TBH. Have I seen other Gotcha game characters? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by... Have I seen sauce of other Gotcha game characters? I'm unsure what you mean by this. I'm unsure. Yes, look at Azure Lane's character. Yes, I know. Nika. Yes, Nika. Fugo. Have I looked respectfully at other Gotcha characters? No, I can't say I've ever looked respectfully at other Gotcha characters. 9 out of 10 images in Nikke are just butts. Genshin, you actually play the characters you pull. Anytime you want to see what the casual player does, you look at Hoyo Lab and laugh. Nice. Bird up. Janssen? Janssen is not a boy. Janssen is wearing a dress. I think Janssen is Geo. Wait, it's a skull! Oh my god, it's a skull! Skulls are real! Skulls are real! New models? Not in my Genshin Impact. Day of the Dead event is real. Scared of the natives, the Pyro will subjugate, yes. Or already has subjugated. When first chibi male, do you count Mika? Can you count Mika? Yeah? Then we have Mika. Chocobo. Does Xiao count? Yes. Yes, Xiao does count. Go for twin characters? Yes, Lenny and Lynette. We need Koda. We need Cramorant. The Pokemon. We need Cramorant in Genshin. Xiao is the size of a mint. Klee is 4 apples tall. I think Klee is actually 4 apples tall. These are big fruits. These are big. That fruit is the size of her head. Everything is a durian, basically. Do I share a birthday with anyone in Genshin? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Eat the fruit. Look, Klee is 4 Sunsettas tall. Klee is the size of a Sunsetta. Bet it's first birthday? Yes, bet it's first birthday. Look. Look at Klee, look at the fruit. She's about 4 fruits tall. Also, Klee, that does not look very comfortable. That looks really uncomfortable, Klee. Are you okay? Blow them all up. Does she actually kill fish with her bombs? You can. There are no fish. There are very few fish. But her bombs do hit the water. As if it were solid ground. Unlucky. Unlucky. Yes, but it has an unlucky birthday. Swim, please, swim. Was that a hunger mechanic? Play Klee Furina? Okay. We can't equip during combat. They just celebrate on the 28th. Or the 1st. They celebrate their birthday. Spoilers. Scam? What's the scam? Why has Celestia been so active? It's all so dead and empty up there. Oh. When retainer of heavenly principles. Hold on, let me ask. Hold on, let me... yeah, I don't know what you're expecting. What answer you're expecting from that. Your guess is as good as mine. This is the right weapon we need. Probably one of these. Yeah. Celestia could very well be empty. You think they're gonna steal Nier Automata? Do you think they would just steal Nier Automata's plotline? Do you think they would do that? Just steal the twist from Nier Automata? You want to ask, is double Hydro Furina Yelan with a healer? You don't have any character in your account to use them together besides Kokomi. Optimal for damage, or it will be. So your question will be: is double hydro as good as people say it is? I think so. Just does a lot of damage. Most likely, yes. When Celestia is gonna drop another fancy nuke, they wouldn't be, because spoiler alert, if you haven't played Nier Automata, go play it. You have 30 seconds to click off or mute until I like do this. When I do this, that is your signal to unmute the stream. Okay, ready? So Nier Automata is about androids fighting to liberate the Earth from the alien threat. The alien threat summoned robots, or deployed robots on the Earth. Now, the twist of the game is the humans were dead the entire time. You're not fighting for anything. And the aliens have also been dead for years. They're just fighting a proxy war. It's a war being fought for no one, because both sides are all dead. Doesn't exist. Okay, you're good. Welcome back. Good game, by the way. You were on the toilet because you were wiping your ass. Spoil all 28 endings. I actually don't know them all off the top of my head. There's a bit more to it, yes. There's a lot more to it than that, but that's like the big twist. Actually, that's not the biggest twist. The biggest twist is the Attack on Titan ending. It's the Attack on Titan's ending sucks. It's good in Nier Automata, though. It's good in Nier. Explain. Attack on Titan's ending is everything happens again. Attack on Titan is a time loop anime. Attack on Titan. That's the ultimate twist at the end of Attack on Titan. It's a samsara. It's a oh, that is kind of bad. You got baited into watching Darling in the Franxx. Oof. What was I gonna play? Oh yeah, we're playing Klee. Jin Duncho. Replay the game to get a different ending. Play Reslead. I don't have 2 cash flows. We'll play Reslead next. We'll play Reslead next, okay? Darling in the Franxx was really good until after episode 15. Episode 15 is where the main plot really resolves. So just stop watching there, or once you reach that point. Say Furina is an indirect nerf to Vivi. Swirl? Yes. Ending and Darling in the Franxx felt random. Yeah. Where's Guy? basically a worse version of the Kill la Kill ending. No, it's basically a worse version of the Gurren Lagann ending. Not Kill la Kill. Wait, what? Glee! Glee! You're reading Kingdom Come. Good story. It's about how terrible the 90s is. It's about how... if you want to peel back all the subtlety, it's about the problems with 90s comics, specifically Spawn and Image. If you like a lot of the messages in Kingdom Come, make sure you read What's So Funny About Truth, Justice, and the American Way by Joe Kelly. It's a one-shot, single issue, and it is one of the best Superman stories, I think, of all time. I'm pretty sure that Dark Knight Returns is from the 80s. It might be like 90 or 91. It's not really a 90s comic. Link you, it's one of the issues of Action Comics. I do not know the number off the top of my head. There's an animated adaptation if you just want to watch that. Is the Blue Beetle movie out yet? It was out last year. It was out last year. Yeah, it directly created 90s Comics, yes. Be right back. Sushi obtained. I mean, 90s comics versus 2000 superhero movies. Edgy. Or early 2000s. Or Zack Snyder. Reliability of the Drake with... Yeah, I do not. I did not know that. Zack Snyder is a very bad filmmaker in the sense that, has anyone ever seen the film adaptation of Watchmen? It really demonstrates the problems with Zack Snyder as a director, specifically for superheroes. It's superficial. I'm not talking about the TV show, I'm talking about the movie. There was a movie adaptation. It's like he read Watchmen, looked at the pictures, and was like, whoa, this is the coolest shit ever, and didn't understand a lick of it. The Watchmen movie is a adaptation of Watchmen that wants to show you how cool the Watchmen are. The man did not understand a single word. Thank you. I will check that out in a second. Rorschach and thought he was badass? Yes. Steve Ditko would be proud. And Shorty's a high schooler, yes. That's why high schoolers like his movies so much, I guess. Shot fired. HB Goblet or Hydra Goblet? Consult Mr. Optimizer, or it should be Hydra. They're very similar. Feel free to consult Mr. Optimizer. The Snyder Cut will be a million times better. It's just longer. It's the same movie. They changed the ending is different, and it's just longer. If you like that, if you want to be in that universe, you want to watch that Justice League, I'm glad there's a longer version of Justice League available. Like, the thing about Snyder that specifically he doesn't understand is it's characters like Superman and Batman that he just doesn't get. The Justice League, like, the Snyder Cut, doesn't actually have more Batman or Superman in it. You could technically say it's a better movie because of that. If you wanted to. Like, if you wanted to. Just because they're not in it as much, because it's longer. And those are the really, like, problematic parts of Snyder's adaptations. I love sushi. Superhero movies are dead. We'll see. I still enjoy them. We were talking about Blue Beetle. I did enjoy the Blue Beetle movie. I think it's fun. You want to say it just for gore? Well, you can say it now. Invincible. Yeah, I feel bad for Steven Yeun, the voice actor for Invincible. Robert Kirkman got him fired from the MCU. He was gonna play the Sentry. He was gonna... Robert Kirkman is the writer of Invincible, by the way. When he said to get him fired, he revealed that he was playing the Sentry early, and they moved away from him because the deal wasn't signed yet. That's what happens. He literally got him fired for being the Sentry. They cast a new guy now. It's not very Sentry of him. Yeah. Robert Kirkman has a bit of a chip on his shoulder about Marvel and DC. I don't know if you could tell. Endgame? Because it ended. What happened to James Gunn? He was working. He works for Warner Brothers now. He did do Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and after that, he's all in on DC. He's going to be directing the new Superman. David Cornsweat as Superman, I think is the guy's name. Cornsweat, I'm pretty sure that's his name. Oppenheimer was the last good movie you watched, TBH. In theaters? Yeah, I agree. Is it Kavover? Henry Cavill? I saw a news story this morning. Apparently he's playing Cyclops? For Marvel? Or for Disney? Apparently they cast him as Cyclops, allegedly. What? Interesting? Yeah. If not, he'll probably play Hyperion or the Sentry. This shit needs to be studied. Oh, is he supposed to work on a Warhammer adaptation? Yeah, I think he's doing that too. Believe it or not, actors take on multiple projects. They don't just do one thing. Especially since he probably won't be playing Cyclops until 2027 at this rate. $40K and Space Marines, you don't even bother? 40K is all Space Marines now. That's that's like the iconography. That's what people know. We get new music, by the way. Do you have a suggestion? You don't know? Persona 4 music? Sure. We can do that. Persona 4 OST. Alright, ignore this one. Hey, show my Latham? Yeah. Whew. This might not hit that cons, yeah, FC2. Miss Cleo was more interesting. She's funny. It's pretty interesting. It really shows she's from 1.0. Maybe. Clea is interesting because of her mother. Bruh. Man, that was good. God, I love sushi. Woo. Sorry. Coof coof. Anyway. Look at this Navia. Right in India, Sherry Sands. Okay. Look out for HP subs. But look at that build. This goblet. Very similarly, my advice is actually the same here. Look out for HP subs. Well, we are. It's a little low, but it's fine. Is it fat Furina? No. Okay, it's fine though. I'll get away. They can get away with it. Shiminawa is NTF. Nice stuff. Shin, do you remember when I drew this on stream? Yeah? What do you think? What do you think of the actual design? What do you think of the actual? So talented. It's Gwenevin? Not really. Officially a prophet?
薬も毒になり得ます。さあ、静粛に。私は
No real forcing.
差し支えない。心配のようだ。
He's okay. Need to add 10 million concepts so clear. Yes, they did. From this concept, you can tell she will clearly recite Xiangling.
散らまく惜しみ。
Clee, get him! Disappointing. What is Klee's optimal combo? N1C or N2C or just charge attack? Captain R lives on in our heart. Base. Thanks, Mom. When do we use her E? Who is her? Please? You just use it whenever. Here, I'll throw it out right now. Paul's crazy. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know what? We're just gonna wait. We're just gonna play the long game here. Investing in victory means playing the long game. Do we have a board running emote? I don't think we do.
治療しないとな。
命の重みを知り、神戸を垂れろ。私は帰ってきた。
全部なるみ。
静粛に。
I'll be live for a couple more hours? Yeah, we'll be live for a couple more hours. At least. Oh, come on! We're on the grind. We're working hard. Let him work. You play Shivers as a pen replacement? I do.
なく惜しむ
Wait. Oh, no, it did. Wait, it didn't knock him down. Any special reason? Just for content. Just for content. I think it'll be interesting. Pokemon announcement 21 hours. Yep. Pokemon announcement 21 hours. Sparkle on Thursday. Yeah, Sparkle on Thursday. Whoop. Is it the same reason I pulled C6? No. We'll see. This is technically Klee's best normal attack string. Oop. Klee's best normal attack string is N1. N2 C is fine though. Or N2 isn't that much slower than the N1. It's N1 dub, yes. But N2 is not bad either. As long as you don't do N3, basically. You can also just do that. Please charged attack. Why does it have to be a separate input? You can't just hold. Ah, Klee! Ah, Catalyst characters! Why are they so clunky? Ah! God, Catalyst characters. Wander N2C. That one's really easy. Wonder you can just hold the button. Klee, you can. CS Fam is funny, he tossed Holotrolls. Yeah, she does. If Klee released in 2024... If Klee released in 2024, you know what they would do? Any bomblets in her charged attack would get detonated. That's what Klee would look like if she released today. And they would do additional damage when detonated by the charged attack. I'm actually pretty certain about that. Also, Klee's N2 is a really funny cancel. The bomb comes out before her arm leaves the backpack. Frame data? It's 6N1C. I don't have the frame data. It's 6N1C though. That's the perfect punch combo. You have to do low punches for it. And by 6N1C, I mean 6N1C JP. Someone redeemed to play recently. Should we play Widsith? Oh, we could play Widsith! Ah! Widsith 120 ER? Widsith 120 ER? I think I have level Widsith now. Yes, I do. Whoa, behold, the #1 Widsith Riesling in the world. Bow your head. Be sanctified. You dare to gaze upon me? What is the build supposed to be for Widsith Riesling? Where's Akasha? Okay, that's that, actually. I'm just gonna use the M-Sense. I'm not dumb. I'm just gonna use the M-Sense. Who has my EM sense now? There we go. Oh, the Xiao mains are beating you? The Vermilion Curse. Eula. We can play Eula next. Here, you know what we should do? My Shenhe is not geared. I know my Shenhe is not geared. Oh well. I know for a fact my Shenhe is not geared. You know, they would have died if I landed a charge attack there. he got very deleted. Hey, stop moving! Get back here. Give me energy. This is what you get for playing instructors, Bennett.
みんながそばに行く借りなくて始めようほらほら風
具現せよ競争よ
全力攻撃だ風の雲の行くごと逃げるな
There we go.
燃えろ
What do you think of Pyro Archon art? I think it looks good. I like her. Why is he playing recently without C1? Does he say?
世界を熱狂の渦
True.
工作せよかかれ痛がっちゃいない
I have played it. There's just no reason to. It's kind of crap. The reactions work. Unfortunately, it's just that the reactions work. How much is recently C1? It's like 12%. 12 to 15%. It's not like 20. 20 at best. It can be 20. It's generally not, though. People lost their minds over that.
連気化し律令に従え
15? Why do people cry about 15? Because they don't understand that. They don't understand. They just don't understand. They didn't understand that much. It is. That's exactly what it is. Fuck it.
恐れなくていいさ罪に向き
Ganyu is 20%. No. Ganyu C1 is 15% res shred. It literally can't be 20%. What?
競争よ
No!
借りなくて
How much is Nivelle at C1? 28.
少しいいかいほらほら
C1 make me do solo runs with? Yes. Ganyu C1, if you have Cryo Red Shred in your team already, is 7%.
光り輝くがいい中空本にどの目が出るかしらはいここだいやいや捕まえた
C1 is a very bad sign.
逃げるな
It's back.
気をつけろよ
It's back. We're back.
燃えろ
魂よ連気過信律令に従え
みんなは俺が守るもみちが
Rip audio.
散らまく惜しみ
That's a problem.
始めよう
I think we have to restart the stream. I know it's normal on YouTube. How is Cleese compared to Furina? Pretty similar. Streamlabs has a moment. I know Streamlabs has a moment.